Hi, my name is Chris Ryder. I'm a personal golf coach and the creator of freegolflessons.com. I'd like to welcome you to our video tip of the month series. This month is the month of March and we're working on our backswing. What we're going to do is we're going to dress in our Sunday best. We are going to pull out our suit jacket, our sport coat, and we're going to use this and turn it into a training aid. I mean, it's amazing that the guys actually used to play in this back in the 20s and 30s, back in the old days, but there's actually a great reason why this can be very helpful. And we're going to turn that coat into a great training aid today. First thing you're going to do is you're going to put on your coat. Now, what's the one thing when you go out to work or out to a party where you got to wear a suit or a sport jacket? What's the first thing you say? You know what? I don't like it. It's too restrictive. I don't have freedom of motion. Now, what's the one thing we do here on TV, commentators all the time, or coaches, Golf Channel and things like that? We hear, got to stay connected, got to keep our arms connected to our body. Well, the reason this is such a good training aid is because it's going to help do that for us, because it's restrictive. So by simply putting on our jacket, taking our whichever club you like, setting up to a shot, what we're going to do is just make our backswing. Now what you can see here is it's going to keep my arms nice and tight to my body. Alright? The jacket, if I start to stretch my arms away and my hands away, it starts to pull my back. I can feel it right back here. Well, that shows me that I'm getting too far out. I'm getting my hands away from my body. It's going to be harder to have the timing to come back down to the golf ball. So when I make my backswing, I want to make sure that I don't pull on that jacket. I want to keep it nice and loose on me. And what they're going to see is you're going to see that my elbow, my right elbow as a right-handed player, is going to be pointing down to the ground. It's a key thing to be looking for, because that's going to help keep your armpit closed. I don't like to see any air going into our armpit. I want to keep that nice and shut right there, because that's going to keep us on line to the golf ball. Now, one of the things you can see, and I'll show you the opposite, is if I take the jacket off and make a swing, and where I let my arms get away from me. I'm going to set up again, make my backswing, but look how my arms are racing away. See how I'm stretching really far out? Now this back elbow here, this right elbow, is pointing behind me. It's not pointing to the ground anymore. Look at all the space in my armpit. Well, that's going to be very hard to bring back down in properly in order to make a solid shot. What tends to happen is it comes over the top and we end up hitting that dreaded slice or that weak push off to the right-hand side. So let's get our jacket back on. 10 to 15 minutes, whether it's at lunch at the office, if you do wear a jacket to work, or even just at home. Throw on that old suit jacket, put it on just like this, 10 to 15 minutes, with or without a club, doesn't matter. But you just want to make that nice solid backswing, get yourself in this position without feeling the pull of the jacket on your back. Just let it sit comfortably there, and you'll see how you get into that great position to be able to deliver the club back into the golf ball. Thank you for joining me for the March tip of the month at freegolflessons.com.